Sometimes I feel my joints are really creaky. Yeah, of course. I'm human, of course. Okay, thank you very much. Now, the topic that you asked me to deal with is something absolutely, it has been my line of business for many years now. Meaning, we have to break out of the mold of deadly routine. It's the only way we can entice, we can coax the students back into our classes. What I'm seeing with Malala and Ghana is fabulous, fantastic. And you know why? Because I'm going to do exactly the same thing as you did. One thing I would like to say is, most of the time, for example, when we deal with grammar, we deal with it in such a conventional, humdrum manner. You know, let's step out of the classroom. Deal with topics that relate to real life. Remember la loi nationale d'orientation, je ne cesse de le répéter, parle de lier l'école à la vie. Lier l'école à la vie meaning taking contents from real life and turn them into teaching and learning material. So that when the students graduate and leave their classes, they will be ignorant people, uneducated people in a world they have not been exposed to before they come to class. Because remember that you guys here, you are responsible for the leaders of tomorrow, the engineers of tomorrow, the social scientists of tomorrow, the doctors of tomorrow. We have to start here and now. By doing what? By going to the future target professional situation and turn those contents into language practices. That's the bottom line. Now I'd like to start my presentation with something that is already, I've been saying these things for many years. People like saying, have bought my books. Most of you guys have bought my books. You don't read the books. You don't read them, do you? Because my presentation is about how can we move from grammar to poetry. Yes. Now I said I already dealt with it. I'm going to show you from my book. Just 1 second, please. I have to switch back to it. People are more amenable to listening to you than when you take something completely dead and dry from any other source from the web, without any, you don't relate to it emotionally. All right? Now, the exercise that I would like to show you is here. Voilà, regardez ici. From this picture, build adjective with a less suffix. The first letter of each word is given. Now, going back to illegal immigrations, the boat people. All right. Now, pictures homeless. Now, why is he homeless? For many reasons. He has no place to go. Good. Now, the other one, it speaks for itself. Okay, these people are paperless. They are undocumented, illegal migrants, whatever. And this one is completely, he's lost it. The pictures there is absolutely fantastic. And the last one is very difficult, it's abstract. But if you look at the picture itself, what is this guy doing here? Yes. He's throwing away all his religious beliefs. Now, the faith that he has in God has completely lost it. Ça c'est de la grammaire, hein? Mais avec ça, je vais sauter ça parce que je vais avec mon sujet. C'est seulement pour vous dire que c'est des choses sur lesquelles je travaille depuis très longtemps. Ceux qui ont le livre, vraiment lisez-le. Ceux qui n'ont pas le livre, achetez-le. Buy it. Ah là, on voit 15,000. Ah, c'est un livre qui est assez agréable, je dois le dire, parce qu'il y a de la couleur, comme ça. Et la couleur coûte cher. Ah, la couleur coûte très cher. Et il y a 278 pages. C'est pas petit. Il y a de la théorie, il y a de la pratique. Achetez-le. Ah, voyez-vous, regardez. Alors, si vous avez... Non, madame, il a tout mis. Elle n'ose pas avoir mis. Elle a travaillé avec moi sur les livres, sur les verbes irréguliers. Merci, madame. Ah, regardez bien. Si vous regardez bien ce poème, It is topical and relates to those both people. Mais sa caractéristique, c'est qu'il n'y a que des préfixes, c'est fait avec des suffixes. Des suffixes. Ou bien quelquefois des préfixes ici, à ce niveau-ci. Ah oui. Ah, il faut acheter les livres. Donc je vais. You bought the book but you didn't do this one. Did you do this one? You haven't done it. What? Do it. Bon, voilà. Nous sommes ici. Maintenant, nous retournons à la découverte, à ma folie, comme je dis. All right. Comment. Would you like this child to be yours? No. Yes. Would you like this child to be yours? No. Would you like to be like this child? No. Now what's wrong with him? Now I want you to describe it in a few words. Adjective. Miserable. Miserable. Sad. Poor, of course. Sad. Dirty, of course. Malnourished. Anything goes.
Half naked.
Half naked. In tatters, you know. He's wearing rags and tatters. Okay. Here's the picture of have no
Money.
you are
Yes.
when you have no home you are homeless, etc. When you have no place to stay in a home you are homeless, etc. etc. No, fatherless, motherless, etc. Okay, the less. You see? So I'm introducing here, nice and easy, the vocabulary of misery with prefixes and suffixes. I'm going to come to the suffix later on. So this is the child here. All right. Now we're going to describe the child. This child is using the words that we have come up with the less sound, please. Remember? Or whatever less. Whatever. It's just an introduction. Right? Good. And then, this is the same thing, example with street children. Now, this is the beginning of the poem. Now I'm going to come up with, I'm going to construct like they did, the poem with the students, with pictures and a few prompts. Now look at these feet. My feet are what? Dirty? Yes. Why are they dirty? Because? No, we said shoeless. She wears no shoes, so he's shoeless. Now, because you have no shoes, your feet are not protected. So they are. Your feet are. They make sometimes they make. Probably they make. Somebody they make. Sore. Sore. S-O-R-E. My foot is sore. Okay, so now when you have no clothes on something, you say this. My body, for example, is when you are naked, you are bare. Like this child, it's almost bare naked. Now these feet are sore because they are shoeless, and because they are shoeless, they are dirty. But anyway, remember, here we need something. Shoeless, my feet are sore and bare. Now remember what we said. We're going to come up with a poem with rhyming endings. Rhyme. Yes. Aha, ça c'est les salles de thé, madame ça les compagnie. Now this man is penniless, moneyless. Alright? My needs are, I don't have this meal very often. It's very iffy. Today I go hungry, another day I skip a meal. Something that's not happening all the time. Le même mot qu'en français. C'est quelque chose qui est rare. Le même mot en anglais, rare. And also, the meal. Okay, we'll see. They are short and rare. So, short. You know, a good meal is a good and square meal, like the styles are very so fond of, is a three-course meal. A three-course meal. You have the entrée, you have the main course, and you have dessert, not to mention the coffee to wash it down. That's a long one, but this is a very short one. Short and rare. Now, look at this bunch of kids here. Where are they? In the street. Okay, they're sleeping. So, because of what? Homeless. My sleep is. Now, once again, here also you have to be one verse in idiomatic phrases. Okay, when you sleep on the floor, we say you sleep rough. Rough, yes. R-O-U-G-H. And from that you could say, for example, okay, this one is another one. Now, this boy is completely hopeless. Okay, hopeless. Hopeless. Alright? Now, I'm sorry. Let me come back to this one. My sleep is homeless, my sleep is rough. Hopeless, my days are tough. Very good. Now, this is the second classroom.
What class? Where is it?
It's more like a garbage dump. The class is empty. Class, please. The class is empty. Meaning what? The students are not going to school. So if you don't go to school, you are prefix negative. Illiterate. Because you can't find that. Now, by the way, when you're doing these kinds of activities,
This one.
you could when you do this kind of activity, even when you are brainstorming, anything is whatever the student says is good. Do not reject anything. Because what you say makes sense. Illiterate. But for the sake of the rhyme and the poetry itself, we're going to describe illiterate. We're going to use something with an uneducated. Very good. Or with school. Unschooled. Yes. Or unschooled. Penniless, hopeless, shoeless, homeless. Now you're going to do a matching activity because it has been scrambled.
Okay.
Alright? For example, here we have, homeless, my sleep is rough. Hopeless, my days are tough. Shivering in the cold, misery is my abode. I'm a street child, drifting in the wild. Unlearned, my mind is weak. Unschooled, my future is bleak. Happiness is my very foe. Loneliness is my only home. I'm a street child, with no one to hold. I'm a street child, with nowhere to go. Voila. From time to time.